Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. No double upload today because it is Sunday and it's the day after the Champions League final. Things have kind of calmed down a little bit as everyone I'm sure is on a recovery journey. Man City are probably not in recovery right now. They're probably still conked out because of the celebrations last night. So are Inter Milan fans probably, you know, passing out at 5 AM because they drowned their sorrows to that time maybe. Whereas everyone else who was tuning in I'm sure had a relaxing day. So we've taken that day today. One video to sum everything up that has gone down today, which isn't too much but it's enough, and there's substantial information at least for Chelsea as well as other places that we're going to cover. Before we get cracking, Soccer Aid is on later on, and there's 2 Chelsea managers involved. You mean 2 Chelsea managers? Well, in charge of the England team, or helping out in charge of the England team, is Emma Hayes. She is going to be there, so it'll be good to see her. And on the other bench, with the World 11, is none other than the new Chelsea manager himself, the men's manager, Mauricio Pochettino. So a little head-to-head between the men and the women here. Going to be good to see both of them, and I think it's going to be the first time where they meet each other. So that's going to be nice for them to kickstart that relationship. Emma Hayes is the one that's meeting all the Chelsea managers that come and go. She was really close with Thomas Tuchel. He's gone. She was at least had a good relationship with Graham Potter. He's gone. Frank Lampard, she'd already known Frank Lampard from before. He's gone. Pochettino's come through the door. Emma Hayes is basically meeting everybody. So it'll be good for them to meet for the first time if they haven't already. But that will be later on tonight. That will be, I think, 7:30 kickoff. So pay attention as we get to see Pochettino back on the touchline, back in the dugout for the first time since he left PSG. And we wait for his arrival in the Chelsea men's team. Now, let's get cracking. Double uploads, I think, from tomorrow because the news, I'm sure, will be kicking in now. We've reached the end of the season officially. So from tomorrow back to the normal, crazy, busy schedule. We're starting off with the goalkeeping situation. And weirdly enough, I think for Chelsea, it's positive. Now, Raya of Brentford seems to be going to Tottenham, which is a weird development, and I didn't expect that. Some people are going to be angry about that. I don't think Raya is one that Chelsea are going to pursue anyway, so there's that. But in terms of who we saw on display last night, Andre Onana, many people were impressed with his performance in that Champions League final. Many people that are Chelsea fans are now saying, you know what, maybe he is the guy we turn to if someone like Mike Mignon is not going to happen because AC Milan are just not going to let him go. Plus, we've got some leverage here. This is going to be a fairly positive video today because this is definitely doable, I would say. But here's the latest, and then we'll get into the details. Starting off with Fabrizio Romano, as of the last few minutes of the recording of this, he's come out with this information. Here it is. Andre Onana is very happy at Inter and feels important, but we know Inter is in financial trouble. They will have a conversation soon. Chelsea needs to sort out their own goalkeepers first. Mendy has a new agent and he could be included in some deals. There is a director at Chelsea who wanted to sign him previously. This, just to let you know, that director is Lawrence Stewart. Because Lawrence Stewart, who was at Monaco before coming to Chelsea, he was at Monaco, and at Monaco he wanted to sign Onana from Ajax, and that's documented, I think, from 2021. He was, well, Monaco were in negotiations. It was there. The interest was there. So it was Lawrence Stewart. Now he's at Chelsea. I'm not surprised that he wants Onana. And to be fair, look, with the situation that we're in relation to the goalkeeping department, I can see Onana now being the #1 target for Chelsea. That's my honest opinion. And I don't blame him. And I think it would be a good target. And I'm all for it. I'm absolutely all for it. Especially after last night. The one thing is we tend to have goalkeepers that have maybe some of this, but they don't have some of that. You know, and then they have some of this, but they don't have some of that. And Onana looks like the most complete that we've seen in terms of the ones that we are actually interested in. Apart from Mike Mignon, who we know is brilliant, but I don't think financially viable. With Onana, great shot stopper, commands his box well, makes good decisions, he can pull off great saves, but can play with the ball. And I think that is the one sticking point that many people have in their heads. We need a ball-playing goalkeeper. For me, it's not incredibly important. I want a goalkeeper that's able to cope under pressure. That's it. They can pass the ball under pressure. That's all I'm looking for. But some are obsessed and go, no, he must be a part of the play. He must come and become basically a 5th or 6th defender to be able to join the play and start the build and all of that, right? And I get it. But he can do that. He can do that. And even Pep Guardiola came out before the game and was talking all sorts of praises, and even after the game, about Onana and his ball playing ability. So that is something that will benefit us. Just overall, it will benefit us. But to clarify the situation even more, here's more from Fabrizio Romano in relation to Onana and Chelsea's goalkeeping situation. I think for goalkeeper and Chelsea, we have to wait. They need to clarify what they do with Edouard Mendy. Is the club signing Mendy keen on giving Chelsea their goalkeeper? I think this is what Chelsea will try and do. Now, before we get into the possibility in regards to Edouard Mendy, because there could be something here, right? I'll let you know in a bit. But Onana yesterday after the Champions League final did publicly come out and say that I'm happy at Inter, and I feel great here, I feel comfortable here, but we will talk and I will do whatever the club is happy for me to do. So if it comes to a point where, as Fabrizio has said, they're in financial trouble, they look and they go, you know what, we can get some money for Onana, it'll be substantial money, let's sell, Onana will just be on board with it. Cool. He'll be happy to stay if Inter go, we want to offer you a new contract, cool. But if they don't, he'll be happy to leave and he'll go with whatever Inter say. So it's up to Chelsea now to try and pull Inter into the negotiation. It's up to Chelsea now to try and tempt Inter to sell. If they can, hopefully with a good bid, then we are on the talking table and we are here ready to get this deal done. Now, with Onana and the possibilities that this might bring, right? We've got Edouard Mendy, that could be part of the deal. At the same time, we are going to be talking with Inter Milan anyway. So you know what? Lukaku enters the situation. We have to absolutely offload this guy. As I said yesterday, it's a must. It's an absolute must. Lukaku, no. Not having this geezer back at all. I'm sorry, right? And for anyone that's in their feels and goes, no, I just feel sorry for him. We've got to bring him back. Football's not for you. In terms of actually making decisions at a club. No, you don't make it based on emotion or feeling. You just don't. It's clear that he's not good enough for what we need up top. Let alone the controversy. Add the controversy on and it's just horrible. So, we could use him as part of a deal. We could. He's our player. So we could use him. We could even if we have leverage in this deal, you know. If we really wanted Onana, we could not spend a penny. We could. We could be like, look, we know that you would need a goalkeeper if you were to get rid of Onana, but you also want to find a solution for Lukaku. Cool. We'll give you Mendy. We'll even give you Lukaku. Send us Onana. That's it. No cash involved. We'll give you 2 players. Send us your 1. I think that's a good deal. I think that's a good deal. I am just saying that because I just want to offload Lukaku. I do genuinely think we could get money with that, right? Absolutely. But if it came to it, I would just do it. Now, talking about the possibilities with Lukaku, it's not as tragic as many thought after last night's horrific performance in that Champions League final by Lukaku, because it does seem like Inter Milan, as much as there was a sign that they possibly just want to get rid, like we want to get rid, check this out. This is very, very interesting to see. Here it is. This was said last night. Inter Milan Steven Zhang on Romelu Lukaku. The player showed great attachment to Inter. He's an amazing guy. The guy has a contract with Chelsea. We have to wait to talk to them to understand. So you hear that and you think, that's not very optimistic. Maybe he's trying to paint the picture of, oh, well, you know, he doesn't belong to us. He belongs to Chelsea. We don't have any control in this situation. So if he goes, oh, what a shame. Yeah, he might be taking that angle. But as of today, John Cross of the Mirror, albeit no Fabrizio Romano, right? But I'm showing you the latest information. You can take of it as you will, right? Here's what John Cross had to say in regards to what Steven Zhang, the Inter president, is feeling right now. Inter Milan president Steven Zhang is determined to find a way to broker a new deal for Romelu Lukaku. Lukaku wants to stay at Inter rather than return to Stamford Bridge to try and resurrect his Chelsea career under Mauricio Pochettino. Thank God for that. I mean, look, Stephen, good old Stephen. Stephen, we like you very much, Stephen. Yeah, we know you're going to be smart with this decision. We know you're going to have the brains, the capacity to think on brokering a fantastic deal to keep such a great player like Romelu Lukaku at your football club. Absolutely. It's going to be a tragic loss for us if we were to lose him to you permanently. But, you know, I wish him the best and I wish you the best. You can absolutely get this done. Please. You know, I genuinely hope Inter Milan just do a deal. Just do a deal. This is what I'm saying. If it helps getting us Onana, even better. Even better. And as I've said, we can even throw Mendy in the mix. I know we need the money right now, technically. We do need to recoup as much as possible, but if it helps the situation and it resolves one of the key positions that we need to bolster, we need to fix 3 positions urgently. Goalkeeper, DM, striker. Those are the 3. Anything else is basically not urgent and is just, you know, depends on the circumstance. But those 3 are musts. We have to this summer. No options. So if it helps us get a goalkeeper like Onana, throw Lukaku in, throw Mendy in. I'd be for it. If it solves the situation, I would be for it. Even, you know what? I wouldn't be against sending Lukaku over to them. Give us Onana, right? And then you know what? You can try and buy Edouard Mendy if you want. We can maybe get some money there. Or if they want to do it the other way around, then cool. Whatever way, just if we were to get Onana and, you know, get Mendy a new football club, fantastic. And also get Lukaku out of the door, brilliant. Perfect. I'll be very, very happy. So that's the latest in regards to those 3 players, Onana, Mendy and Lukaku. Let's talk about Kanicho, because as much as I understand, I still find this a little weird. So here is his latest with Chukwuemeka. Chelsea do not plan to sell Kanicho this summer or include a permanent clause in any loan contract. The Blues are considering sending the 19-year-old midfielder out on loan this summer to help him get some more first-team experience elsewhere. I don't really feel good about this, I'll be honest. I don't feel good about this. And there's one club that has inquired, which I find weird. Well, I find weird, but also because of the sacking of Paolo Maldini, I can see how this has happened. But here's the latest from AC Milan. AC Milan have inquired about Chukwuemeka's availability ahead of a loan move, but Chelsea do not want to include an option to purchase the midfielder. It would be good experience for him, I'm not going to lie. But with the players that we're letting go in midfield, I reckon we need to keep Chukwuemeka, and I think that we would use him. You know, imagine if we have Enzo. Imagine Loftus-Cheek's gone, Mount's gone, Gallagher's gone, Kovacic is gone, Kante's gone. All these guys are gone. We have Enzo. We get another player. Say for just, you know, say if we did. We got Enzo. We get Caicedo. We get Lavia. Right? Cool. Well, that's it. We need Chukwuemeka. And you know what? I would even go as far as saying we need to probably keep either Santos or Cassidy. Because Cassidy's been killing it. Santos has looked very good. They are going to try and bolster themselves into the Chelsea team at some point. As depth, I wouldn't be against having them as depth. But Kanicho Chukwuemeka is the next guy to turn to. And if those 3 midfielders... I understand we don't have a hectic schedule. Yeah, so that is probably going to help the situation. We don't have European football. We are starting the 2nd round of the Carabao Cup, not the 3rd, which is tragic. We're probably going to get, I don't know, we're going to have a game against Croydon Athletic or, I don't know, FC United of Manchester. Something crazy, right? And again, that's the FA Cup. In the League Cup, you can only draw the teams from the top 4 divisions. So we'll probably get bottom of League 2, having to play against them in the 2nd round of the Carabao Cup. But that's as much as the calendar's going to go. So I understand we have flexibility. But I think Chukwuemeka is good enough at this point to have a chance, you know, and see what he can do with... I reckon we need 4 midfielders. We have if we have Enzo, we get, again... Just for this sake of the conversation, if we were to get Caicedo and Lavia, right? A 4th midfielder in there, and I think we're covered. That's Chukwuemeka for me. Santos and Cassidy, I think, need good loans. I think they need loans like AC Milan or a Premier League club or something like that. So that's the direction that I would hope to go in. Let's see what happens. Chukwuemeka going out on loan. It's weird. The whole Chukwuemeka thing has just not been as good as it could have been, as far as I'm concerned. He's not had much playing time, not much opportunity, and now we're talking about a loan when we've got less midfielders than before. It's weird. The whole thing's just weird. So let's wait and see what happens. Now, very, very quickly, going to talk about a couple of stories elsewhere, which I think are valid to talk about at this point. Here it is. Manchester United are set to make a bid for Randall Kolo Muani. The deal is getting hot. That is from CF Bayern. That is, that's Christian Falk, by the way. That is, some Chelsea fans are not going to like that. Because I know some Chelsea fans want Kolo Muani. If we're talking about a striker, some actually want Muani. And I don't blame them. Muani's a good player. Young, but very, very hot prospect. Very, very hot prospect. Already playing for France, France International, doing very well at such a young age. He's killing it. Fair play. Not destroying where he is at the moment, but for his age and level, he's definitely one that is going to shine, I reckon. So, yeah, would you be okay if he were to go to Manchester United? Let me know, because Chelsea, as I've said, do need a striker. So let's wait and see what happens on that front. And also, I thought I would speak on this because I have personal vested interest, and I think it's a nice platform for me to give some awareness. Here it is. Houssam Aouar. I think Roma is the right project for me. With a big team, quality players and a unique fan base, I'm now a Giallorossi player and I'm ready to go. Houssam Aouar has joined Roma officially on a free transfer, which is actually mad. Aouar is, who is now an Algeria international, and this is why I'm giving a little bit of publicity. I have to say, I'm a little bit biased. But I hope he does well. I hope he smashes it, and if there's any gaffer that I trust, it's Jose Mourinho. So, for me, this is great. I'm going to be paying attention to Aouar. I'm going to be paying attention to Roma, and I hope he helps them. Aouar's a weird one, because at 19 and 20 years old, I remember people talking about buying him for 50 million, 60 million. He was a hot young talent. He's 24 now, and it's all gone cold. And he's left on a free transfer from Lyon. I hope he can see that resurrection in his career, even though he's still fairly young, but I hope he can bolster himself back up to that role. And if there's any manager I trust to really grind the player out, it's Mourinho. So I hope that match is going to work out for them both. So there we are. Let me know down below how you see everything going that I've mentioned in this video. What do you think about Onana? What do you think about this situation with Lukaku, Inter Milan? There's a triangle going on now. Onana, Mendy, Lukaku. What's your thoughts on this triangle? Do you think something can happen? Let me know down below. Much appreciated. And I will see all of you tomorrow for not just one, but probably 2 brand new videos. So I'll see all of you then. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, hit the subscribe button if you are new. Hit the notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Smash like button if you have enjoyed this. And I will see all of you tomorrow. Have a good one, people. See you lot then. Take care and peace.